So, you want to be successful in 2026. Well, I have 2 keys for you. And these 2 keys are patience and consistency. So let's talk about both of those. Right now, I am here in my room. I just got my monitor set up and I have this effects processor thing down here. You might be wondering, what are those, David? It's because I play guitar and this is my main instrument at the moment. Hopefully that shows. It's by Kiesel Guitars, lovely guitar company. If you've never had a Kiesel guitar, I would recommend you invest in one, get one built to your spec if you play guitar. If you don't play guitar, you should play guitar because it's really fun. But anyways, this is one of the things that I intend on devoting a lot of time into in 2026. I'm starting now, of course. My last video does go more into that, showing up. Even when you don't feel like it. And there are lots of times when I don't feel like it, but that's part of being consistent. And that's the first key, right? Being consistent. Now, you might be wondering, I struggle with consistency, right? And, there's a certain humility to that. In other words, you can't be consistent on your own. I know that was me when I was trying to build a better physique, clean up my diet, right? And so I enlisted the help of a personal trainer, and on the daily, I would send him pictures of what I ate. And I would send him pictures of me at the gym. And I always enjoyed that, right? I always enjoyed doing that, and I had fun because I knew that I would get better each single day, right? And of course, 7, 8 months, 9 months later, here I am. And I'm very happy with my results. And I know that it is because I had a system in place that meant that consistency was the only outcome. In other words, there was no room for inconsistency. And so if you've been blessed to be able to have the discipline already to be consistent and hold yourself accountable, then by all means, go ahead and get on it, right? But if you know yourself to where you do need that accountability partner, and whatever it is that you do, have a trusted friend, family member, or an expert, of course, if it's something skilling, like getting into the gym, losing weight, or playing an instrument, learning one. And so that would be the first thing, is consistency. Find the way to consistency, which then sets you up for the second thing, which is patience, right? So now that you have these systems in place, and they will only lead to one result, okay? They will only lead to one result. If you keep doing these things and you don't fail all the time, you're going to fail maybe like once or twice or 3 times. That's fine. That's just the human experience. But if you keep getting up and getting at it again and not getting discouraged, even when you don't feel like it, the next thing is patience. And really, once you have that down, you wait it out, then you will start seeing the results. I know for me, when I started my fitness journey, I would have wanted a beach body like that. But of course, it doesn't happen that way. And I'm not even there yet, I don't think. I mean, I still have a lot of way to go. But I'm happy with the progress I've made. And it wouldn't have been possible if I didn't stay patient. If I didn't show a level of patience that I honestly didn't think I ever had. But I did. And that was what made looking back also rewarding. Okay, so it really is that simple, guys. If you have any more questions about this, just let me know down in the comments below. And let me know what it is that's on your mind and what you intend on sharpening here right now for 2026. I'd be interested in finding out and maybe talking about it. So until next time, take care.